Let's go over an update for the Obi Wan Kenobi Star Wars movie. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, one of the biggest Star Wars movies that a lot of Star Wars fans out there, including myself, are really looking forward to is the Kenobi movie. And what's so great about this movie is that there's a lot of stories to tell there. Now, it would serve as a bridge between the Ewan Mcgregor version of Obi-Wan in Revenge of the Sith and the Sir Alec Guinness version of Obi-Wan in Star Wars A New Hope. Now, Ewan McGregor, who is, aged a whole lot more than how he was in Revenge of the Sith, more than 10 years later at this point, this would serve as a great bridge between those two versions of Obi-Wan. Now, as we have gone over a couple of weeks ago, Ewan McGregor is in the early talks between both Lucasfilm and Disney about reprising his role as the Jedi Master. Now, I do want to go over an update that's keeping a lot of people on edge right now and wondering on whether or not this movie is going to be delayed or if something's going to happen with it because, well, Ewan was just cast as Danny Torrance in Dr. Sleep, which is also due for 2020. Now, in case you guys have no idea what that movie is, it serves as a sequel to The Shining. I don't know if you guys saw The Shining, but the little boy in that movie, Ewan McGregor, is now playing the adult form of that character. And pre-production has already started on that film, and actual filming is said to be happening later this year, quite possibly even early 2019. So, the talk is that it's interfering with the principal photography stages of the Kenobi movie, and that things are indeed being shifted around. Now, there's no official word on whether or not this movie is going to be delayed, or if the Boba Fett movie will take its place for that year, and the Kenobi movie would end up releasing in 2021. There's no talk about that. The only thing right now is that it's creating a bit of a scheduling conflict with principal photography for Star Wars 2020, which is said to be the Kenobi movie. Now, the other thing what's really interesting is that several spots in Northern Africa are being scouted for Star Wars 2020, including Tunisia, which honestly does raise a whole lot of interest here, is because that's the original shooting location, especially for A New Hope, for the planet of Tatooine. Now, we have heard about this well before in the past, months ago, that they were thinking about going there, and now they're actually scouting there for Star Wars 2020. So, if they go to Tunisia, this would honestly serve a lot of great respect to not only George Lucas, but to the original Star Wars from 1977. How they used Tunisia as a nice backdrop for the planet of Tatooine. Now, I don't know if they would actually have the majority of the film shoot over there, or if a lot of, Tatooine shots would also be in studio, which is another possibility. However, in Northern Africa, there's a lot of locations that they could very well go to, which we will be learning a whole lot more about that as the months roll by. But looking at Ewan McGregor, guys, we do know that he's now busy with this project called Dr. Sleep, which is also due in 2020. It is raising a ton of questions, and a lot of the talk out there right now is that principal photography scheduling is being shifted around for Star Wars 2020. Now, if the Boba Fett movie ends up coming out in 2020 instead of 2021, how would you feel about that? I'll give you guys my honest opinion. I really do wish that we get that Kenobi movie, as scheduled as it is right now for 2020. Now, I'm not quite sure if they're going to push the actual filming date from April 2019 to a later month. I'm not quite sure, but let me know what you guys think about this below in the comments, and how would you react if they were to really go so far to the point where they would recast somebody else to portray the character of Obi-Wan. I feel like it's necessary to get Ewan McGregor in, and if they don't, I don't know, guys. I can see a lot of backlash coming for that movie. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about this, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.